Okay, hello and welcome to Sangoma Society. My name is Uhani Wagamakwakwa, and this is Sangoma Society, where we demystify the ancestral. I am Hani Talastori on all social media platforms, and you can now find Sangoma Society on all social media platforms, as well as on sangomasociety.com. How are you? Really, how are you? I am alive. I am well. And I'm here. I'm here. Someone asked me to speak on crisis, meditation, and epigenetic memory. And I thought, okay, like what's the best? I was like, of course, let me do a video, right? Let me talk about it where I can share it with everyone. This person asked me to share a story about when I was in crisis, how I meditated on it, and what I learned from my epigenetic memory through doing that. I've been in crisis practically this entire year. The world is in crisis. This pandemic is a crisis. I've been meditating through it most deliberately every day. The last couple of months have been incredibly strenuous in my life, particularly so, more than any of the events of the past year and a half. The last few months have truly been the greatest challenge. And what I know about when we're faced with challenge, when we're triggered by events, is that we can sometimes go back to the initial trauma that is being triggered by the events we're experiencing and react from that place. Because that's what trauma does. You know, it sits in our bodies. If it's not processed, it's triggered and then it spirals. So what I've been doing is meditating extensively, daily, without fail. I have meditated, whether I'm meditating through the drums with my ancestors, whether I am doing silent meditation, whether I'm using EFT, whether I'm doing one of my own guided meditations or one of my coach's guided meditations. I have been meditating daily in the last couple of months as I've been processing and navigating my own personal crisis. And something that I picked up very recently, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I had kind of said to myself, look, I need to do X, Y, and Z before I can get to the meditation today because I need to get this done. And I saw how snappy I was, and I noticed my thoughts, and I realized how cold they were. And I thought, oh my goodness, you know, this urgency, this anger, this being triggered is turning me into the meanest version of myself. And I thought, oh my goodness, how does this happen so quickly, so suddenly? Just one day I skip a meditation and then we're here now? And I realized for me, doing the work, the inner work for Honey as the person who carries umakhosi no mabuto in this life, doing my inner work as a vessel for that being to channel through, is like washing a glass before you pour water into it. Just because it's been sitting in the cupboard doesn't mean you just go to the fridge and pour the water straight in. We generally rinse it every time. It's spiritual hygiene. Only that one time that you don't rinse the glass, that something may have been in the air that coated it, and it, became another story, like a Law and Order episode or CSI or one of those things. Do you know? It's a small thing to start a spiral. And it's a small thing to stop a spiral. That's what I realized. That taking the time to do the work for me on a daily basis, it affords me my softness. It affords me my clarity. It affords me my being able to be present in the moment that I'm actually living in and not recycling my traumas. So if you would like to find a meditation, a tool, something to afford you some softness in this time, I've partnered with my sister. The ancestors have instructed us to work together in a guided meditation and EFT tapping session that will be facilitated in partnership. There will be drumming, there will be breathwork meditation, there will be some candle work. Then there'll be a link to the recording below. For those who are students of Pivoting into Purpose, this will be in the course forever. For those who are watching it free, this will be available until the end of July 2021. I hope you can join us. I hope you can afford yourself some softness. Until then, Magwando Makos.